Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome all Starseeds Lightworkers and past 144,000. Hope everybody is doing really awesome. So this is going to be a very powerful deep dive today. We have so much going on. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing this content out. And thank you everybody who's been booking sessions with me. I really appreciate you. You're so awesome. Okay. So who am I? For those of you who are new, thank you for all the new subscribers. My name is Pink Bella, Pink Bella Aloha Therapy. I have been a quantum healer and Akashic deep diver for many years. I started off doing my own personal healing work, been doing gridwork my whole life, studied to remember. When we study, we're actually remembering, including Akashic Records, gone to, stargates around the planet, been activated. And I've been activating many of you as well, bringing your DNA and your missions online, and I'm super grateful for that. So today I'm going to deep dive for all of us, super important transmissions. So first off, we have a new moon in Taurus. So happy new moon blessings. Whether you celebrate it or not, it is always a reminder for a fresh start and new beginnings, okay? So I'm going to read about that. We have a Taurus stellium going on, which means we have a lot of planetary bodies in our solar system in the Taurus energy. All right. Then actually, that's going to be the second thing I cover. I'm actually going to first off talk about there's been a massive Starseed and Lightworker activation, leveling you all up. And it's been building since the solar eclipse, April 8th, but a huge recalibration. I'm bringing online many of you through that dark night of the soul, and Pluto went retrograde last weekend. So I believe it went retrograde right at the end of April. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about the massive Starseed soul mission activations. I'm going to do a quantum reading for all of us around that. So that's if you're a Starseed, a light worker, 144,000, grid keeper, gatekeeper, whatever you resonate with. This is a huge time. This is a huge year for all of us. And we are building up towards each gateway. So we just finished the 5-5 gateway. We have a full moon and a new moon. We're building up towards the solstice in June. And then we have the galactic portals of the 7-7 portal and the 8-8 Lionsgate, July, August, September. We have the equinox, and we're preparing for the 11-11 at the end of the year. But we have been building since April 8th, since the eclipse. We're going to keep building for all of us, accelerating, awakening, dark nights of the soul, healing, clearing, solar flares, DNA activations. This is going to continue and accelerate and get stronger by the time we hit the Lion's Gate on August 8th. Okay, this is big year for all of us. My role is to facilitate and assist as many of you to get on mission or elevate, or maybe you've been stuck to move into mission or know what your purpose is for being here. All right, we are all here as a collective to do our own personal work, and we're all part of Prime Source Creators plan. We are the ground crew. All right. We also have a Pleiadian portal coming up this month, and I've been working with Pleiadians this morning. And also they just gave me a download, and I'm going to talk about Gridwork and the Dragon LeyLines, and I've got some Gridwork assignments personally this month, and then I'll be reporting back as well. I'll give you a JEDI update. I'm also going to do it, as long as it's not too long. I wanted to do a deep dive into a little bit into the UFO information, and then I've got some more videos coming next week. I have and a couple of lives next week as well. So stay tuned for that. Okay. So for those of you who are new, welcome, my usual tribe. Welcome. So I'm going to talk about the Starseed soul missions first. So I have been on mission my whole life, but I started talking about Starseed Lightworker soul missions through at the Sirius Gateway, the 7-7 Gateway in 2017. My team of light was already, the Pleiadians had come back into my reality that solstice, that June solstice. And before that, I had been working, so that's 2017. Before that, I had been working consistently with the Pleiadians. In 1997, we were reintroduced to each other, but they put me back to sleep about 6 months later so I could go back into the world and function. It's like everything got activated in me at once, and then I was ready for now, and it was too early. So I've been prepared to help you all with your missions my whole life. Okay, so right now there's a massive Starseed soul mission awakening and or leveling up or pressure on many of you. Some of you, your lives might be falling apart because you're being called to do something else. And I went through the same thing many of us did, all right? So what does that mean? Well, I'm going to do a reading about that and see what else they want me to bring in for you today. And it's interesting that there's a Pleiadian portal this month, and the Pleiadians were the first galactic team that I worked with as well. So let's look at what they would like. I know what they want me to share, but let's see what other information wants to come in from the quantum records for all of us today and see what else they want me to bring in. Okay, this is also, this is activate, it says halls of learning. So this is activating our Akashic records, each of us, what's in our records, connection with our higher self and our spirit guides, remembering lessons and initiations. I'm kind of going this way today. Star gathering. So it's a time of great where stars are aligning. We're remembering who we are. We're remembering home. We're remembering our soul family, our star family. Seraphim gateway. And this is also connected to the Jedi order as well. Many of us, I was going through this morning, many of us are going through a voice activation, angelic attunements, and knowing that we have divine support more than ever. So the galactics have been clearing away a lot of dark matter, which I now equate to some of the paranormal experiences, which I will share more next week. You can check out last week's video. I went through quite an initiation last week. And then once we're through the initiations, then I'm able to go into research, investigative mode. So I have more information for all of us as well, but I'll leave that for next week. Okay. But right now, many of us are going through an attunement. We've just gone through massive gateways. We're going through an alignment and attunement for our missions. Bottom of the deck, star being healing codes. So important information is being brought to us, either through us or through other individuals, like someone like myself that brings information in for you all. Wounds are healing and recharging. So let's talk a little bit about what I do. I actually work with your higher self and your team of light to deep dive into your Akashic records for sessions. Now I only do this once a session is booked. I don't look at anyone's records. That's an integrity thing with me. I don't look at anyone's records. I don't share information except a general overview. I don't share information because the healing journey is personal. It would be like me going and taking some personal information and sharing with everyone. That's not integrity. If we do that, if we go down that path, there will be karmic rebounding, and there will be like a slap on the hand as well. Okay, that's how we learn. Okay, so what does this mission mean for us all? What does this mean? So for some of you, you've been on mission and maybe you've gotten stuck in a loop. Maybe you've been under energy attacks. Maybe you've been so focused on the mission you haven't remembered about balance in your life. Maybe you're not aware that you can upgrade everything, including your support team. And you also can redesign your mission. Maybe you're not aware what your mission is. Maybe you know you have a purpose, but you don't know. So that's where someone like myself comes in and facilitates that for you, okay? So I've already pulled a couple of cards. I'm going to pull some more messages for us because I want to see an overview, but I wanted to just pull some Starseed cards ahead of time, and then I'll pull some more messages for us. So let's see what the first, oh, I did it the opposite way. Okay, first off, double mission. All right, so many of us we still are light workers, Starseed, whatever name we resonate with, it's a key code activation. We are here to serve the world by being ourselves, but some of us don't know what that is. Some of us are still clearing we're clearing ancestral lineage, imprints from our childhood, imprints from work, like we're having to peel away all these layers to get into this now moment, okay? That's why I do the work I do. So just a reminder too, I facilitate all the healing on me. I go within, I connect with source and my higher self, and I ask, what do I need to move forward? What do I need to heal and clear to move forward? Okay. So a big piece came through that Pluto retrograde for a lot of us. It pushed a lot of people into the dark night of the soul. All right. So, and the double mission is we may still need to be our personality with people that we love as we're working towards our mission, because maybe there are people in our life who don't understand what that is yet, and we're trying to figure it out. So we're not we're to be in integrity, but we're to think about, I've shared this before, you're wearing certain hats around certain people. So when I'm out in the world doing grid work, I'm not wearing my I'm here doing grid work hat. I'm out being a galactic human, being kind and polite and passionate with the collective and respectful of everybody's energy and the earth. But I'm also very respectful of my energy. Like I make sure that I'm okay through the whole thing. All right. So that's kind of the thing. The double mission right now is we're going to be different versions of people to at different times, depending on where we're at. Okay. Like as another example they're sharing with me, maybe many of you are still working at a 9 to 5 job with corporate. So again, you're going to be who you need to be to raise the vibration and do your work, but you're not going to run around with your I'm a starseed hat all day because that might cause just great disruption in the force. You wait until people kind of gravitate towards you and you can start sharing with them. Okay. All right. Next message, the seven sister star system. This is the Pleiadian energy. So they're already coming in, just letting us know that we are all birthing creations through us and we're here to express our creations. And then the final message is portal. So they're just a reminder, like basically every day is a portal, but this whole month is a portal. So this is an opportunity, Starseeds and Lightworkers, to elevate, to decide what you want to do, to choose what you love, to choose what's in your heart, and doors will open. Beautiful. Okay. They were just sharing something else with me. This might be a time where you're like, I know I'm here on a purpose. I don't want my life to be over without fulfilling that purpose and that mission. Okay, let's see what other messages want to come in for us all today for Starseeds on Mission. We are going through a massive transformation and things are changing at a deep cellular level, deep healing for many of you. Ascension symptoms are off the roof. I'm reporting back from the collective. So many people are experiencing dizziness, headaches, ear blockages, ear ringing, nausea, aches and pains all over the body because we're moving from density to crystalline. We're moving from carbon to crystalline based. Okay. All right. Next message. Oh, we had two that come in. Akasha. So for some of you, like clearing out, learning what's in your Akashic records, knowing what your mission is will really help and assist you. And then clearing out karma from your records will assist in elevating you to your next level. All right. The mirror card came in as part of this as well. So mirror, mirror, who or what is triggering you. So there may be some parts of your dark night of the soul and just know, so how did I start healing and clearing really deeply? When I was triggered, I would go within and I would ask where, I would start investigating. When did this start? Is it personal? Is it ancestral? Is it from childhood? And that's what I facilitate a lot for all of you. All right. Okay, let's have one more message. Unbound. So this is a fantastic time to release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, parallel lives, multidimensional lifetimes where soul contracts were created. Yeah. So for some of you, that's where the blocks are. The blocks are not personally maybe for this life, but other aspects of yourself multidimensionally that are trapped in a contract or imprinted with a contract. Okay. Now where do they want me to go next? I didn't pull these, did I? No. Or did I? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm going to pull them again. I don't think that I did. Let's pull some of these gateway cards for us. If I did, we're getting a double round. No, I didn't because I would remember. All right. We're going through a Gaia gateway activation. So I know I sound like a record that's repeating, but we receive so much intel and so much healing when we allow ourselves and give ourselves permission to spend time in nature, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence, because when we go into nature, everything is cleared, it becomes crystal clear, and we can receive transmissions. Okay. Next message, crown chakra upgrade. And there's that dove of peace. All right, again, so choose peace in each moment. Make time for nature, make time for meditation. This will allow you to receive a divine connection, holy experiences, and miracles. And then the third message is from the Arcturians. Arcturian information is a future timeline. Well, they all are, but for whatever reason, the Arcturians have been given, all the Galactics have been given a role, and the Arcturians have been given a role to assist me and assist many of us to be able to peek into the future timelines and bring in information. Evolutionary downloads, recalling and reclaiming our power. And the other message they want me to share with you all is you are being downloaded with information to help the collective. So you have like maps to help heal like the land, the water, free energy, light city. So you have that information, but it's not unlocked yet because it's in your records and it's behind these walls and these the doors that are locked and key codes. Yeah, so they're just letting me know that many of you, that is your mission. You're going to be bringing forward unbelievable tools and assistance for the collective and for humanity and for Earth. Okay, I'm gonna pull some soul mission cards and just see if there's any key points for all of you as thinking, what is my life purpose? What are the key messages today? Let go. All right. So some of you are going to need to walk away from a situation just in order to resolve it and to start something new. Okay. So for you to receive, so as an example, when I really started receiving massive downloads, I'd moved out of my apartment. I'd let go almost all of my belongings because I was looking at moving overseas and I was light as a feather. So that's when my abilities really started to ramp up. Okay. So just know that some of you may be needing to walk away or let go of a current situation so that you can start to receive your steps for your soul mission. Environmentalists. There we are. We are earth angels out in the earth. So we are all earth angels. We are born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals, and nature carries our downloads our information. And I remember exactly when it was. It was spring 2013. And I was still hearing these messages like, you don't have time to go out in nature. And I woke up and I was like, I'm not in a 9 to 5 anymore. I can go out whenever I want. That was the beginning. That was the turnaround point for me. I received so many downloads when I'm out with the trees. And I went last night. They called to me. Okay. So I am a tree whisperer. I'm an animal whisperer, and a mountain whisperer, lake whisperer. Yeah. Let's see what else wants to come in. Nutrition. Yeah. So great time to go into a detox, change what you're eating, move into high vibrational snacks and foods to raise your vibration to also help you hear more. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is support your life purpose. You'll be fully supported because you're here on mission from source. You're here on mission to be part of this great collective to raise your vibration. Do you want me to go to some? Oh, dragons. Okay. I'm not going to do tarot for this part. So as I'm shuffling the dragon cards, if any of you need assistance with coming up with a soul mission plan, learning what your mission is, working together, there's currently a soul mission activation package. And within 3 sessions, you will have a plan for your mission and you will have guidance and direction. So that is on offer this month, and that is at the top of my website as well. All right. There are individual sessions. The individual session will give you some clarity, but the 3 package will elevate you in 3 sessions, and you will have a game plan for your mission, and you'll be on your way. Okay, very powerful. I've helped so many starseeds get on their mission. I'm grateful for that. Dragons. What do you need to know? Archangel Michael's deep blue dragon. Orange and gold dragon from Arcturus. Arcturians are in the house. Fire and water dragon. I love it. Okay, so let's start with Archangel Michael's deep blue dragon. So I've worked with Archangel Michael multiple lifetimes. This is Archangel Michael with the Legions of Light, connected to Prime Source, connected to being a starseed, a light worker, a blue ray. Archangel Michael and the deep blue dragons assist me now with dragon activations and also JEDI sessions, as well as Earth Grid training. This dragon will keep you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you're protected to walk on a path of light. So just to let you know that there are multiple beings that will assist us at this time. Orange gold dragon from Arcturus. So these are for all you beautiful beings that are carrying these maps. You're carrying this information inside and you don't know how to get there, or you don't, or you feel it. You feel like you're here for something really important, but you're not sure what that is. Okay. So this dragon helps, and the Arcturian team opens us to knowledge for the new golden age. We are all carrying the energy of the future, and we're to be guiding lights, guiding pillars of light. Fire and water dragon. So the fire and water dragon enables our life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So as an example, if you are miserable in your life, you know that you're here for a purpose. The rewards are endless and new beginnings are in store for all of you. Okay. All right. Is there anything else? I think that that's good. Okay. So I'm going to move on now to the new moon in Taurus. And let's see where they want me to go first. Let me just have a little drink. So the new moon in Taurus is today. The happy new moon blessings. It is a super moon. That means that the new moon is closer to the earth than a regular new moon. It's carrying powerful and influential energies. It's one of the auspicious new moons of 2024. It's ruled by Venus, which is in the home sign of Taurus right now as well. The Taurus stellium includes the sun, the moon conjunct Venus, Jupiter, and also Uranus. This is a huge and powerful Taurus energy, anchoring in the new energetics in our heart space, illuminating and expanding us to our highest potential, and activating the energies of love, peace, abundance, prosperity, and creativity. Jupiter and Uranus are also still in conjunction. So that is bringing, and that's also activating and helping us at expanding our visions and our dreams. The new moon is very potent right after this 5-5 portal that we just went on May 5th. There are powerful solar activities right now, which are activating our DNA, which is our two strands are expanding out. So that also equates to ascension symptoms that I just talked about. We've had 3 X-class solar flares and M-class flares, multiple M-class flares, bringing in extremely high frequencies of light, triggering our DNA, our light body activations, our high heart activation, and activating unconditional and divine love frequency for ourselves and for humanity and for Earth. And so it is. Okay. So I'm now going to just pull a few cards for this super new moon in Taurus. Turn the heat on. We are starting to get warm temperatures where I am. Okay. So what else do we need to know about the super new moon? Whoa, it is also part of the Seraphine gateway activation. So the Starseeds Lightworkers and empaths are super feeling this 5-5 gateway in this new moon. And some of you are being prepared for the JEDI training as well. Thoth light code. So Thoth is connected to many timelines and many lifetimes, connected to Atlantis, connected to ancient Egypt, connected to Lemuria. And the card says divine magic and light initiations, but some of you are clearing out and going through initiations around the fall of Atlantis. Okay. So that was a very dark time, and some of that is seeping through this reality. So when we really if any of you are being hit with any dark nights of the soul, some of it could be connected to that as well. And the third, I've got the Illuminati card, which is initiations. So we have, oh my goodness, voice activation and support, light initiations, and initiations coming up to clear around the fall of Atlantis, they're saying, as well as Illuminati. Okay. So it's not uncommon. I know that is like, sometimes it's just like, no, it can't be. It can be ancestral. Ancestral lineages can be connected to the Illuminati. And that's also connected to Team D. And I cleared it out for myself, and I've cleared it out for many clients as well. Okay. So just to let you all know that this is a big new moon, and it's a great time to release and let go and activate your new timeline, your highest timeline. Okay, what other? Just gonna pull a couple more cards for this new moon because I want to deep dive into some topics as well. The courageous peony, that goes along with the initiations, right? Remember, you are multifaceted, you're multidimensional. And we're slowly letting ourselves be seen. There's been a lot of fear for a lot of you to be seen. Okay. And again, being seen is showing up full energy. Like I fully show up. I'm an embodied starseed, but I know how to adjust my frequency to be around certain situations now, right? Also, water your garden. So if you're all feeling fatigued and tired, remember body care, nourishment, rest, time in nature. Remember to hydrate. All right. Let's pull one more message as well. Ooh, the great severing Mars. And that came up with the Illuminati cards. So Mars is anger. It is old energy, it's conflict, but Mars to me is also a planetary body that's connected to the other team. It's not connected to Team Light. That's just what I've been shown. So there are tumultuous battles going on off planet and also within some of us, because some of us have multidimensional aspects that are connected to Mars, or we may have had past lives connected to Mars. Okay. All right. So let's put those aside. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. And I'm just going to ask them if they want me to bring in any tarot. No, no tarot today. I'm going to do a tarot reading for the deep dive. Okay, so let's pull some other messages for us for the super new moon. There's the Pleiadian energy. Can't make this up. The Pleiadians are all in and around us again, mentioning the double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So for many of you, you are here. You are currently on a double mission. Some of you are just awakening that you're a starseed. Some of you are just realizing you're connected to the Pleiadian system. Okay. So that's super powerful and so beautiful for me, because I've been waiting for many of you to come in. And there's like I said, a massive, massive wave of starseeds and light workers that have just come through since the eclipse in April. It's like you've just landed. You're like, where's my map? Where's my guidance? What's my mission? What am I supposed to do? A lot of you are warriors as well. So for some of you, you've been on mission for a while and you're going to be called to the JEDI training to really elevate everything up. Okay. And then the next message is like, there's that deep replenishment again. So just a reminder, go, do, and then you're going to be called to rest, retreat, rest, be held, deep replenishment. So some of you are at a stage where you have a lot of energy and others are like, no, I need to rest. Don't worry, keep resting. That's a reboot, because then you will be finally brought online. We are guided to rest because they're rebooting us at night. We're doing a lot of healing and integration while we're sleeping. Okay. Okay. Where to next? All right. For this new moon, I'm going to pull a dragon, a unicorn, and a crystal, and then I'm going to move on. So the dragon for us all is the air dragon. So that makes sense because we're in earth energy and we're going to be moving into the air energy by the time we hit the Pleiadian portal. The Pleiadian portal is around the 17th, 18th of May. And that will be when the sun starts heading towards Gemini, and Gemini's an air sign. So the air dragon is saying to rise above earthly matters. That's why we have to leave drama to resolve it, because we need to let go so we can look at everything from a higher perspective. Oh my goodness gracious. And the birds are so active right now. For all of us, it is spring in the northern hemisphere, but honestly, bird messengers right now are huge. I had a crow choose my balcony at 6 a.m. today to tell me a story, and it woke up both me and my kitty, and I was like, whoa, what was all that about? So crows are messengers, right? So the air dragon helps us to rise above earthly matters. It brings inspiration and hope, and we're to see life from a higher perspective, like a reminder. Oh, I'm here on mission. Source sent me. What is that? What are my next steps? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Let's pull a unicorn message and then a crystal. Use your imagination, or, journal. What are your dreams? So envision your new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities, because you're an unlimited being. You're an unlimited being that's been imprinted with, you have to do this, you have to do that. Okay, let's have a crystal for all of us. Ooh, I'm going to pull another one. For some of you, you have past loved ones that are in and around you, that are part of your team, that are supporting you right now and cheering you on. This is a stone called chiastolite, number 11. root chakra. So if you want, if you have that and you want to connect with past loved ones, but mainly the messages that are just letting me know is that you have a team around you, including beings that are no longer here in this reality. Jade came in, which is fantastic because Jade is very much about new beginnings, fresh start, heart chakra healing, abundance and prosperity, and that's what the Taurus energy is all about. Number 21, Jade, heart chakra, good luck and new beginnings. All right, beautiful, beautiful messages. I did. Okay, I'm asking the team, what have I done? What have I done? So that's our new moon quantum reading. Okay, let me just see. Pleiadian. Okay, I'm supposed to give an update about the Pleiadian Gridwork and a JEDI update. So I'm working with the Pleiadians, and I'm going to have more information coming back. So I've got 3 assignments in my city. I'm just outside of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, on the West Coast. I've been doing grid work here in the city since 2017. I'm outside of the city now because I've got to move into a higher frequency area where there's lakes and there's forests. But I do go into the city. This month, I'm in there 3 times. So I'll be in the downtown core twice, and the 3rd time I'll be going to an area way out, a lot of native land. So lots of activations. So I receive as much as I give when I'm on these assignments, but 3 this month. One will be around the Pleiadian portal. So I will have more information to share, but they were already showing me I'm already working with the dragons for this coming Friday, and we're working on healing and clearing and activating the ley lines, the vortexes, and the dragon ley lines that connect in with Vancouver, as well as the goddess, the divine goddess code healing as well. So I will have more information about that, but I wanted to share all that with you. If you're interested in grid work, to do that type of work, I do offer grid work training as a package as well. Okay. The next upgrade they wanted me to let you know is about the JEDI training. So the JEDI training has been unbelievable. So I'm in JEDI training, and that started probably a month ago for me. And then it would have been like maybe a little bit longer, and I did 2 weeks of training. And then I started sharing about it. So those of you who are called to it, just know you will level up like no tomorrow. Like if you have been stuck, you will be unstuck. And it is very, very powerful. It's empowering all of us to remember who we are. The Jedis were warriors, but also peacekeepers. So in this time, my energy is back up. I've changed so many things in my dietary reality. My focus has changed. I have more clarity, and I'm able to give more information to bring in more downloads for all of you as well. So if that speaks to you, just know it will completely change your life. If you want soul mission and JEDI training and working with the dragons, I would suggest a mentorship package, and there is availability for that to start in March as well. May. You can email me about that as well. That you can choose from multiple packages with some really high frequency color rays to get you on target if you wanted to do a whole bunch of things with me. Okay. So the JEDI upgrades are more JEDIs are being trained and brought online. And for some of you, that could have been the message coming through the eclipse. I know I'm a JEDI. What do I do with that? Okay, so there's that going on. All right. So that's my update on that for today, because I don't want it to be too long. I would like to look. So if you all haven't seen, I shared part of my story last week, my UFO and mothership encounters, and now I realize they were my starseed activations before I even knew I was a starseed. So I have a question, and I'm going to be building on this. So I have a live show next week, and I've got a couple of other, I'm going to be doing a live on my channel. I'll be doing a live with Typical Skeptic. I'll also be doing an interview with my first divine soul this month. We're going to be talking about this as well. So because my feeling is that quite often light workers and starseeds have had UFO and paranormal experiences, and maybe you don't remember. So my question is, the first question is, will UFO activity really start ramping up this year? That's my first question. And let's see. So we got memories of Atlantis. So some of the UFO activity, what they're letting me know is it's helping us remember who we were in Atlantis. Because in Atlantis, we were multidimensional beings and there were ships. Okay, there was accelerated technology when we were in Atlantis, so that's a good piece of information. What else do we need to know about the UFO activity that's suddenly been ramping up? The ships are coming through the sun, the great central sun and the sun, okay? So that's what I thought. There are individuals out there who they monitor what's going on in the sun. Many people saw UFOs through the eclipse, and a lot of people were outside looking up at the sun. So um, regeneration and the success. So what they're letting me know is look, if you want to see ships, start monitoring the sun. And if you haven't had your experience yet, okay? And what else? What other information? The Arcturians. I'm laughing because it's just so the Arcturians are saying yes, because this is helping you all remember who you are and why you came. And it's also clearing out any fear, right? So I'm re-watching the X-Files, and what I can see so far with the X-Files is the fear that they've instilled in the episodes around the Greys and the aliens. And that is because that aspect wasn't our benevolent family. That was connected to the dark ETs and the associations down here who want to instill fear and keep control of the collective. That's the best way of putting it as well. Okay. So they're not, yeah. So what deck would be good for that? Okay, because that was going to be one of my other questions, and I want to deep dive into that more next week. Are are the UFOs that many people are seeing right now, are they light ships, or are they technology that's been given to certain organizations down here on the planet they're testing? I don't know. It's again connected to Atlantis, so that could go either way, because Atlantis was the downfall. They're letting me know that some of the technology that's being used is by these organizations on the planet, and it is connected from Atlantis. And how could that be? Because there were portals open. There were people were able to bring information in through other timelines, and that's what they did. Solar light upgrade. So regardless who is flying what, it's helping us all step into our power. Because let's say you see a ship or you see a clip and it puts you into fear. Well, that means you need to clear out old information, because we are all divinely protected. Okay. And I personally know, because I work with the benevolent off-planet forces that are helping me bring information in for you, like the Pleiadian Emissaries of Light. They would not allow the resources down here to use that technology against humanity. Sword of light. Just remember that we are always divinely protected, and many of us are here to embody that energy to help protect the collective and humanity and the earth. And that's what a lot of times the grid work is all about. Okay, amazing. Seraphim is on the bottom again connected to the Jedi and the swords of light. Just a reminder that the Seraphim are right around Prime Source Crater. They're a very high frequency um, angelic frequency, and they are reminding us that that's our essence as well. It doesn't feel like it down here, but that's our essence. Okay. I'm going to pull some tarot cards as well. I did have a question about Area 51, like just a brief one, but let's just pull a couple more tarot messages around the UFO. So it's the UFO disclosure is going to be all number 8, positive movement forward. They're letting me know by Lionsgate it's going to be like it's just accelerating by that. A fresh beginning, triumphant start. So Ace of Swords is around clearing and us standing in our power and being these warriors, right? And then we got another one, awareness. So that's why we're to hone our meditation and our peaceful warrior skills, so that we're very clear about what we see. And I'm getting very good about scanning. Is that a light ship? Is that benevolent? Or is that technology that the other teams down here are testing for their own purposes, like to control the collective, basically? Okay. What else? Oh, that's interesting that I went to this deck. Okay, I went to the Gateway deck. That's interesting. Okay, I'm just going to pull one card. So that I've got the star being healing code. So everything that's unfolding right now is to help me, you, all of us, receive important information, heal wounds, because there's so many multidimensional wounds around UFOs, and we're gathering in this new information. And so even the sightings, and that what they're letting me know is that's why there's been so many sightings. That's why the sightings are accelerating to help heal all of so let's say as a starseed, I'm a skeptic about UFOs, or maybe I'm not really sure that there is life on other planets, or you know what I mean? So it's helping to heal all of us, and it's also starting to help to merge the UFO paranormal communities with the Starseed Lightworker healing communities, which is absolutely needed. Okay, gonna quickly just do a deep dive into Area 51, which is in, I always get them mixed up. Okay, Area 51 is in Arizona, no, Nevada. I apologize. I know where it is. I keep getting that and Roswell mixed up. I think Roswell's in New Mexico. Area 51 is in Nevada. It's like north of Las Vegas. But yes, yes, yes. Okay. So I wanted to pull a cup. What can they let us know about Area 51 right now? I'm getting a pull in my solar plexus right now. So there's some type of empowerment thing. Like it could be because it was quite a long time ago, and it's connected to these forces on the planet that maybe have not always had our best interests at heart. So we're going to be starting to do some karmic board clearing, some karma clearing around the original story of everything that's been fed to us. So some of us will be clearing this out. We're rewriting this story, and it says live your truth, but I'm just hearing the truth is out there. Truth is out there. What they've shared with us has not been the truth, and there are all souls that have tried to share the truth have been shut down, which means to me key pieces of information for us are at that location. Arcturians came in again. So it's been twofold. So some of us took to heart, or our ancestors, scary, the ETs they want to do this, that, and the other thing, and actually it was flipped. So we're to clear out any fear that we've picked up or was imprinted by movies, stories. The Arcturians are saying that the truth is going to come out, and they still do test flights, so they're also monitoring this, and they're allowing this to help us all remember. Those who are seeking UFOs are wanting proof that we're not alone, and we all are worthy of that. And those of us that are starseeds know that we're not alone. But it's nice to have actual proof, right? Yeah. Inner Earth. Interesting. So it is. There's connection to Area 51 and the tunnels and Inner Earth, where there have been other societies, and where I believe that some of the other ETs that landed here are still down there. So anyway, super interesting, right? Okay, is there anything else that you want? Any other cards that you want me to pull about Area 51? Oh, we're saying a dragon. They're letting me know everything's being monitored and there's nothing to fear. But if there is fear, if I'm talking about Area 51, that's bringing up fear, then you're to clear that out. Okay, I didn't shuffle, but I got the orange dragon from Arcturus. Just a reminder, we are from the future. We are bringing the energy of the future, and we all know this. We all know this story anyway. We've been briefed on it. Oh, I love it. We got the rainbow dragon. So we're going to end on this because this is a very positive message. The rainbow dragon reminds us that this is a new moon, a very powerful, uplifting time. We're to bring in that joy, and the dragon will assist us to open new doors for us. Have trust, rediscover your wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. Amazing. If any of you would like to work with me, personal quantum deep dive, soul mission activations, dragon activations, gridwork training, JEDI training, mentorship, which combines all of that, description box below. Email is best. And the JEDI training package is going to be still an intro offer until the 9th. So check that out. All right. Sending love and aloha, everyone. So grateful to work with you all, and so grateful to be here. And I'll be back live soon. Love and aloha from Bella. Happy new moon. Take care.